Okay, so we looked at drawing lines accurately, but you can actually use these commands to draw accurately as well. And this is the command I love to use in AutoCAD. So let's say I start a line command. I'll draw a line, not maybe maybe give a dimension 7,500. Now that I know that this is about 7,500, I can draw a line and use the offset command. I love this command. O is the shortcut. Okay? O space bar. And then I'll say offset this by 200. Okay? There you go, 200. Okay? And then I can maybe start another line from here to there, and then I'll say offset this by 7,500. There's my 7,500. Okay? So from here to there, if I check the distance, that's 7,500 using the offset command. So offset is O space bar. It gives you the last distance, but you can always type the distance. Let's say 200, and then I can offset this by 200. Okay, so select the line and then the direction. Click, okay, the line and then the direction to offset. Okay, of course I don't need all those. Let me delete that. Now here it says the lines are 200 for the window, 200 and 100. Okay, so I'm going to offset this. Oops, let me erase that again. So this is 200 and then offset by 100. See, I leave by offset. Okay, and then from here it says this is 100 right here, and this is 100 to 1500 range. So offset 100. Okay, so I'm going to offset this to there 100, and then range of 1,000 to 1500. So I'm going to say offset by let's say 1,200. So I'm going to use that. So from here to there, that's 1,200. Again, I can check the distance. I know that's 1,200 apart. Okay, again, by using offset. So I'm making guidelines or construction lines, similar to when you do drafting using your hands. Okay, so that's 1,500, or sorry, 1,200. Now, what do? You have all these excess lines. So that's when your trim command comes in. So offset together with trim, they're very powerful. Okay, trim space bar. So I can trim this, I can trim that, I can trim this. Okay, and maybe I can trim that. Okay, and E, erase what you don't need. Okay, so now I'm beginning to create my drawing much faster by using the offset command. Okay, so next I need to do this 200. Okay, so I'm going to say offset by 200. That will be the mullion. Trim, enter, or space bar. Then I get to trim that. Okay. Next is I know that the distance of this is 1,200 as well. Another nice command in combination with offset, trim, and erase is copy. CP or CO. CP or CO, copy. That's the shortcut. I can copy this. Now, here's a nice way to select objects. If you click here, not selecting any object, and move to the right, you're able to select objects within the box. Anything that's within the box will be selected. Here's the difference. Copy. If I go from the right, going to the left, what's the difference? Yeah, this one, see, it's color green. It's telling me that it's going to select any line that crosses the box. Again, if I go to the right, it's only selecting anything that's within the box. The whole object should be within the box. If I go to the left, any line or object crossing that box will be selected. Okay? So that's a nice trick. I only want to select these two lines. So I'm going to click here and select going to the right, enter, and I'm going to use this as my base point and use this as my next base point. Okay? Let me show, press F8. So you can see that I'm copying only those two lines. My anchor point or base point is here. And I know that this is the 1200, but I need to go from here to there so that this is also 1200. If I do that again, that's my first and second mullion. See, I'm now drawing faster, more accurately, using the copy command. So, by using offset, trim, and copy, you're actually going to draw a lot faster. Okay? So, kindly do that. Try that. Let me just trim this and that. Okay? And maybe copy another line. So, I'm just going to copy one more line. I think I need to copy this line only from here to there. So that gives me my 1200 and offset this by 100. See, this is a thinner mullion at the ends. Okay, so this is 200, that's 100. So I'm going to offset this by 100 and I'm able to trim, spacebar, spacebar. I'm able to do up to this point right here. Okay, and maybe I can trim this, trim that, and erase this. Okay, I'll erase this guys here. That's not the fast way of doing it. This is the faster way of doing it. Create a line and then offset, offset, trim, copy. Okay, so kindly do that. I'll go around to answer questions.